You feel imbalanced, or you have vertigo attacks. You feel foggy in the head, your inner ear has pressure and you have ringing in your ears, you have clicking and grinding in your jaw, and you have pressure at the back of the head and low energy. And you've been everywhere. You've been through exhausted the medical establishment. You've been to the HENT, taken meclizine, Antivert, been to the vestibular physical therapist and done the eye exercises, or maybe you were diagnosed with BPPV and you did 10 sessions of Epley maneuver and nothing worked. If this sounds like you, it's very likely that the root cause of your problem exists right here at the base of the skull. Why does this area matter when it comes to balance and the problems that I just mentioned? Inside of these vertebrae right here, and actually the bottom of the skull, is a structure called the brainstem. And there's a nuclei in there called the vestibular nucleus. Its job is to coordinate three areas of sensory information. Sensory information from the eyes, the inner ear, and the one that nobody considers when they have these chronic problems is the joints in the neck. The top two vertebrae, the joints in the neck, have millions of these little pressure sensors on the joint surface, and they send feedback into the vestibular nucleus just like sensory information from the eyes and ears. And here's what can happen. Trauma, whether it's a car accident, slip and fall, some type of blunt trauma, causes that top vertebra to shift and lock out of its normal range of motion. And what happens is when the joint dislodges, it tears the soft tissue around the joint, the muscles at the base of the skull lock down, and you lose normal joint motion in the joint. And that aberrant motion sends bad feedback from the joint into the cord. What's the solution? You get to an upper cervical chiropractor who's trained to find out if you have that trouble, what direction you have that trouble, and then a very precise force with no twisting or yanking in the neck is delivered to restore normal joint motion. Once that joint gets back in motion, the soft tissue starts to mend and repair, more normal motion happens in the joint, those nerve endings that are firing bad into the cord start to work better, and all these types of problems in most cases will either greatly improve or completely resolve altogether. If this sounds like you, leave a comment in the comment section below. We'll find you an upper cervical chiropractor in your area.